of restoration, recuperation, and all those things. So I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these old MREs, as you may have um, encountered back in episode 1 or day 1. I've got a bunch of these, and I got to eat through them. And they are expired. They were surplus. There's no good. So I got them pretty cheap. I think there's like $35 a box because they're not fit to eat by the metrics. So they're very inexpensive. So I'm going to pickle, and I got to choose one. And there's nobody here to help me choose, so I'm going to have to just pick one and go. Last time, someone had me choose number 12, which was vegetarian, which was sort of disappointing. So this is from Case A. All right, so let's just go ahead and grab one here. Oh, menu 2. Beef shredded and barbecue sauce. Oh wow, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna get at it here. Close this up and make a little table. Yeah, all the major details are in day 1. If you want to partake in that, you can learn all about some different things. But this was going to be a little speedier. Chances of all the folks that showed up last time, the chances are they're not going to show up this time. It's really random, this whole live stream business. Like, I'll just show you. See, peelable seal, but then when it fails, and you only got pretty much one chance of doing that. You only got one chance. Yeah, one little chance, and then you're donezo. Alright. Pull out the second chance mechanism here, which is a serrated blade, and we will slice that open. There we are, sliced open. Because the peelable seal failed. We're going to be doing the meal ready to eat individual. Menu 2, beef shredded and barbecue sauce. And you got the French talk there. And this is Warnick. Well, some people are showing up and saying hi. How you doing there, Ancient Quizzy? And like I was showing in my day 1 video, this is see how that is all one color? It's supposed to be light in the middle. Because it's all one color, these are designated as waste, not fit to eat, and so they got surplus. Here we are. So, as this title implies, I lost my job, so I'm eating into my cases of expired MREs. Try to help with the financial scenario. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm eating lunch and I'm digging into these old entrees and things. Apple, strawberry, carrot. What? You kidding me? They made carrot puree? Oh my gosh. That wasn't in when I was in. I've been out for a while. But that's a new one. You want some apple, strawberry, carrot puree? That's a new one on me. Tortillas plain. That's good. What else we got in here? Yep. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my AI videos. They're pretty cool. It's getting real, so to say. That must be the barbecue shredded beef. Yeah, shredded beef. Right there. I think that was the cheese bread. Okay, that's all right. And yep, some components. Yeehaw, what's left in here? It's hung up a bit. Cinnamon bun. Alright, so like I used to do in the, that's just an envelope to help you heat the darn thing. It's supposed to be 102 degrees here in Eastern Washington today, so I'm not heating nothing up. So yeah. Oh, more people are saying hi. There's Clemfo saying hi. Oh, hello. Are you guys eating lunch where you are? It's lunchtime here. I'm gonna be digging in. So like I said on my day one video, when I was in the military, I target stuff I can eat real easily, and that looks to me to be the puree, which I can't hardly believe my eyes. Apple, strawberry, carrot, and then probably the cinnamon bun. So let me do that right quick. I'm gonna open this up. This puree. Is it puree or is it supposed to be a sauce, apple sauce? There you go. That's the color of it. I'm gonna wolf this down right quick. Well, that's hideous. I don't like it at all. Well, okay, it's not that bad, but it's got a carrot flavor to it. In fact, let me show you. I'll squeeze a little bit out here. Look at that. That's apple, strawberry, carrot flavor. It's like someone was running out of ingredients in their kitchen and they threw some things together. I mean, it's not that bad if you think of like carrot cake, but it tastes off. At least it got the color of the carrots. But then again, this food is pretty much closer to be expired than fresh, so maybe the maybe it's tasting like crap because of that. So cinnamon bun. Whoops. So when you open these, a lot of times you'll have one of these deskins will stick to it. Make sure you get that off. You bite into that, it's not a nice day. But they'll hitch a ride. It's got a filling. A filling or a filling? It's pretty tasty. Yeah, I'll get something to read while I'm chewing on this. I'll be pretty quick, don't worry. I got a phone tripod coming in the mail. I won it for free, so once that hits here in the next couple days, these videos will clear up a little bit. So you notice that they talk about fat, but the only fats you really get in these MREs are peanut butter trail mix and nuts. I don't think I've ever had a fatty fish in a military ration, other than the European ones, where they'll give you like anchovies or herring and stuff like that. I'm almost done. And that's all the next thing. So when you go to the supermarket, you can say, I'm on the hunt for fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Here's your shopping list. As king. So yeah. So for those who don't know, that's a sleeve that you use with this in conjunction with this um, ration heater. It has all the instructions there, and that rock or something is classic. It's kind of like a meme. Basically, just brace it with something. I'll get that out of the way. So what's next? Oh, it is a puree. Okay, fruit puree squeeze made by Mariqual Foods. Okay. So when they can't label the package, they'll stick a slip of. I think it's like some law somewhere. They gotta have. You gotta have some kind of identification. Tortillas. I guess the cheese goes on the tortillas, and then you put the shredded meat on there. I mean, a proper setup maybe, but when you're eating in the field, you just eat whatever you can. The stuff is easy to eat, and you may eat them separate because maybe eating them separate because of flies. Like while you're playing around making a sandwich or whatever, these flies are watching you and they'll buzz in and come sit on your food and they'll usually take a dump on your food, so it's not a good thing. So anyway, tortillas, I'm gonna eat them real quick. Pretty tasty. Mm-mm-mm. You know, tortilla puppets. Hello, today is Sunday. It's gonna be hotter than a uh uh. It's so hot I can't think of how hot it is. Anyway, I'm eating this real quick. So I'm surprised no one wants to talk about AI. It sounds like that's what this theme is. I'm using Google VO3 and mostly using Google Flow. I'm making little videos. I'm trying to see what people want to see. Well, see what gets the clicks, you know? I mean, that's the whole point, right? We don't want to have anything overly intellectual or philosophical, right? We just want some quick thrills and chills, right? Mm-hmm. So, what I have left, you got this shredded taco meat, basically. Or, all right, fine. I'll get into there. But I just want to show you this. I want to show you this little tiny label down there, which I find unique. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. On a MRE packet. So yeah, you know, things change. You know, as you get out of the as you get out of the service, you know, things eclipse what you knew. And so even some old ass MREs have some things that are new to you. There's the meat. Doesn't that look delicious? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do. Yeah. So what is this? Does that look appetizing? Does that look like something a fly would want to settle on? So you don't want to be playing around making sandwiches and stuff. You just kind of eat what you can and keep moving. That's the whole point of these. Very rare to sit down and eat these the way they were designed in some um, ideal scenario. You know, like with a picnic table and a water cooler and all that. Yeah, that doesn't happen with. Well, it could. Maybe in a training environment. I mean, this is kind of like a training environment. A little bit. Darn it. The orientation keeps locking on this thing. So, I'm trying to eat this right quick. You're going to have to... You can come back when I'm done. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is hard to eat. Like, look, it's like taking two hands to eat this. I mean, I could squeeze it with one hand. But I got that phone in the other hand. But I'm just showing you in real time when you're a soldier. And I'm out of that game now. I'm a former soldier. But when you have to eat one of these MREs, generally, if you know what you're doing, you'll grab stuff that's easy to eat first. Because maybe you don't have all the time in the world. Maybe you just have a couple moments. If it's hard to eat or hard to get into and all that, you leave that for later. Because you can't be fussing around and then something happens and screw you up. So this meat in this package is hard to eat. Because I have to use two hands. If someone sees this in the future or whatever, if you design food that doesn't require two hands, I mean, just think about it. You could sell it to commuters. You could sell it to people on the move. Like how would you design this so you only need one hand to eat it? That's a question. And I know they gave you tortillas and some cheese and stuff. So they didn't even think about eating it one hand. They thought you're going to sit there and prepare things, which isn't the case. I mean, not only could I not do that, but I don't have the time to do that. I mean, if I had a tripod, maybe I'd brace the phone above it, and then, yeah, maybe then. But this is live action. Mm-mm-mm. Man, barbecue hides a lot of stuff. Maybe this is, I don't know. I think I'll be alright. It's still sealed. But yeah, just imagine you took some beef jerky, mushed it up with some barbecue sauce, and there you go. All right. There's still some in there. I'm going to try a little bit harder to get some out of there, but like I said, this is hard to eat. Even if you put it up against something smooth, like in this case, a tabletop, more or less, it's still fighting. And the question would arrive, what would I do? That's it for that. I'm not going to keep playing around. So I got the cheese spread. Excuse me. I'm getting into that. Eat it real quick. Yeah. Conceptually real quick. In reality, not that quick. Because it's kind of a dorked up package here. And you get those once in a while. There it goes. So I tore out the corner of that. I'll just gotta eat it like astronaut food. Just squeeze it out. And this is called Thank You for Your Service cheese. Cheese spread. In the past, they would say need well before opening. Now they say thank you for your service. Oh boy. Yeah. Don't go too far. Where'd it go? Look at that. This is like a cheese skyscraper. All right, that's flatlined, clearly. Is that really it? Sorry. I was eating First Strike MREs for a while. And they are full of stuff, but that's it. All I got left is this chocolate hazelnut protein powder. And these little things. I'm gonna look in here, see if there's anything I can take from here and put it in that. Not gonna put the moist towelette in there. Bro, there's nothing in here. Toilet paper, matches, and some salt, and some gum. There's no coffee, there's no sugar, none of that. So, not gonna be any additions to the chocolate hazelnut protein. So last time I didn't have the water handy. Today I do. And yeah, if this gets tedious or boring, you always go to my main channel and check out some AI stuff. I'm really hitting it hard because what just I got. So I'm gonna open this. Usually a little tiny little tearing little pre-tear. You probably see it. Yeah, see that? That's the trick. You find that. Usually one on the other side too, in case you screw up. In this case, there's not. So you got one chance to tear it properly. Otherwise, you'll have to find like a knife or something. So that's the problem with you need to always look before you do any of this stuff, because sometimes you got a lot of chances to open it, like I just did. Sometimes if you screw it up, then you're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting effort, wasting whatever it's called. You're thinking power. Pour that water in. All right. So the water has been poured in. Now, ideally, you're gonna have it at the level. I think I went a little over, unfortunately. Maybe, I don't know. It depends. And then you close it up and then shake it up. There's a Ziploc style closing hasp thing. So I'm going to seal that up, and then I'll show you the other trick I do. Once that's sealed up, you also want to bend it at least once more, and then you can shake it. The reason for that is if that thing comes unsealed, you have another secondary closure, which is the bend you did. And sometimes those seals leak, and sometimes they'll burst open. I've seen it, especially people that just start using these. They'll shake so vigorously, the seal will unseal, and the drink or the shake will go everywhere. Probably on them. It's not a good sight. So, I mean, you can sit there and shake it all day. The main thing is there's some stuff in the bottom you want to mix up. And when you drink it, you pretty much have, see, I can't show you, but I'm pinching the corners and the bottom, making sure of the mix up. Because basically once you open this thing, it's really awkward to close it. And so your shaking days are over once you open it. So you want to make sure you get all that in the bottom. They usually have problems with the bottom. Because then when you add water, if you add more water to try to fix the problem, like you discovered you left some product in the bottom, the proportions are always going to be wrong. Won't be that great. So the idea is to get it as well as you can the first try. And you just use your sense of touch and gravity or whatever, and you can figure it out if it's all mixed up. Also, by the motion of the water, you can kind of tell if there's lumps or whatever. So I think that's a good job. So I'm gonna go and open it and start drinking it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, it's just gonna look like brown water. Brown goopy water. So even with all that mixing, there's still some particles in there. Basically, if you ever had drink mixes and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So that's good enough. Yeah, there's some clumps and stuff, but it's okay. It's all right. Yep. It's almost there. A few more swigs. There we go. That's all. That's all she wrote. There's a spoon in case you want to be civilized. But anyway. So yeah. if you too want to buy some derelict MREs, you can go on where I went was Amazon. There's some sellers on there that will sell you these old MREs, which, um, like I said, they're beyond the ideal specifications. Either they got too hot, and I also left these in the hot sun too. Or in this case, uh, I mean, in this case, like in the English term, not the fact that this is a case, but in this case, the inspection date was 2 months ago, so that's how you know they're getting between it when this is triggered. It's all solid. It's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be like lighter in the middle. When this is all solid and it's past the date, it's time to get rid of them, and that's what happened. So if you're poor like me, in this case, no income because I got let go from my job, you can come along and buy a case of these for. In this case, it was I think it was $35. So what? 12 meals. Less than $3 a meal. So there you go. That's lunch. Less than $3. I mean, it's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just a reminder that I'm still unemployed. When I get my first job back, I am having a steak cookout with some prime rib. That is a fact. All right, well, that is all. I'm going to take off here. Like, I got to go study some more AI stuff. And check out my channel. I got a lot of AI music and AI videos and things like that. So this is Military Industrial Museum. I'm going to conclude this transmission. It is been the second day of this series. Tomorrow will be the third day. So anyway, I'll try to launch these around lunchtime. All right. Goodbye and good journey.